Hi, this is Tom from freebetstats.com. In this video I'm going to talk through BetVictor's current free bet offer, which is for a £30 free bet. It's quite a simple one. If you sign up to BetVictor and make a £10 bet, you will get the £30 free bet regardless of whether your first £10 bet wins or loses. On this screen I've brought up the BetVictor terms and conditions on the right hand side of the screen. I've picked up some of the key ones and put them on the left along with my expected numbers. So you can see in the top left I've got an expected profit for this one of £13, which equates to an ROI of 130%. Both the min and max first bet is £10. That has to be bet at minimum odds of evens or 2.0 for decimal. Once we've done that, regardless of the result, we will be awarded with a £30 free bet. The free bet will expire after 7 days if it's not used. As with all free bets, the free bet stake is not returned in any returns for any win on that free bet. And finally, this offer is not offered to anyone who is signing up and making a deposit using an e-wallet, so for example Nutella, Skrill or Moneybookers. To be awarded the free bets, we need to take 2 steps. The first step is to clear our cookies. This is required to ensure that when we click on the promo link, we get directed to the correct promotion. To do that in Internet Explorer, I'll go to Settings and then Internet Options, Delete, make sure that cookies and website data is checked, and then press Delete and OK. In Firefox, I'll go to Settings, History, Clear Recent History, select everything from the drop down and just ensure that cookies is checked and then clear now. In Chrome I'll go to Settings, History, Clear Browsing Data, ensure that the beginning of time is checked and cookies and other site and plugin data is checked, then Clear Browsing Data. Once we've cleared our cookies, the next step is to sign up, make a deposit, and then bet at the bookmakers. So to do this, I'm going to navigate to freebetstats.com. I'm going to find BetVictor and click on that, and I'm going to click on the Claim Your Free Bet Now link. This should open the special offer in a new tab. And once that's opened, I'm going to click on Sign Up. That should load a registration form. So this needs to be filled in. It's key to pull out there's no promotional code that needs to be entered. Once registration is complete, you can see that you can also make a deposit and then go ahead and make that £10 initial bet in order to qualify for the £30 worth of free bets. I'm going to move on to talking about the numbers revolving around this free bet, so I've just loaded that up on the screen. Let me just zoom in a little bit. So I've got 4 columns here which represent my 4 scenarios. It's similar to other videos. I know that regardless of whether I win or lose my first £10 free bet, my first £10 bet, I will be awarded the free bet. And what I'm showing here is the case where I win the first bet and win the free bet, and then win, lose, win, lose, the same bets, and the chances of these happening either of these 4 scenarios is 25%. If I run through the numbers in the win-win scenario, so my occurrence or chance of this happening is 25%. I know that initially I'm going to bet £10, I'm going to win that bet, and what I'm saying is that the bookie margin on a winning bet is 10%, that's an assumption, so I'm going to make £9. I'm going to be awarded my free bet of £30. Again, I'm going to win, but I'm going to assume that the bookie make 10% margin on my winning bet, so my profit is £27. My total profit here is 36, that's the 27 plus 9. My weighted profit is 9, that's the £36 times by the chance of this event occurring, which is 25%. I've used the same calculations in the rest of these columns, and you'll see that the total profit comes out as the sum of these 4 weighted profits, which is £13. The return on investment is the £13 divided by my £10 initial outlay. And just to be clear, I've assumed that I'm betting on lines with even odds in a real life scenario, so in effect a real life coin flip. If I talk about the risk associated with this free bet, it's relatively low, and the reason for that is that I only have a £10 outlay and I will be awarded £30 worth of free bets. So you can see only in the scenario that I lose both my my initial bet and my free bet, and here I'm saying my whole free bet, do I actually lose any money. The best way for players to reduce their risk is going to be to split their £30 free bet into, let's say, 3 bets of £10, or even 6 bets of £5 if they're allowed to do that. That would be the best way to lower the risk. Alternatively, it is possible to do some match betting, but I wouldn't recommend it on this one, because I think relative to some of the other offers on our site, this one's relatively low risk anyway. And even if I bet my £30 as a whole, I'm still only going to lose £10. So hopefully that all makes sense. If you guys have got any questions on this one, please feel free to go to freebetstats.com and send me an email or get me in the live chat. Else, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.